Hi guys, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. So I am on for Secondhand Sunday. It's where I show goodies that I've got from the secondhand shops, antique shops, marketplace, anything that's secondhand that I find along the way is for my crafting and journal making. So firstly, I'd like to apologise. I haven't been on a lot lately crafting and that, and there's a number of reasons for that. Firstly, most of you know I got a little puppy, Millie, and I obviously have to spend a fair bit of time with her, especially, in the first so many weeks while she's learning and socialising, that sort of thing. Secondly, I have just been taking a bit of a break for my mental and physical health. As you know, I was on a number of design teams. I've pretty well stopped most of my design team work for the time being. I am still on the guest design team for Tracy Fox, which is awesome. I'm so thankful that she has kept me on as a guest design team member. So I will still do projects with her awesome digitals from time to time. Now, the ladies at Witchcrafty do, I adore, and so I will still grab digitals when I can and do projects with their goodies as well because I love using them. But I've pretty well stopped otherwise doing design team stuff just for now. Need a bit of a break, I think. I've been doing it for a while and I've had a number of health issues over the past few years, and I thought just a bit of time off would be helpful to sort myself out. And in the meantime, I'm going to sort out all my books and crafty stuff, which will be wonderful. So I'm still going to put out videos here and there, and I will get back into the swing of things soon, no doubt. And I've got a whole lot of projects that I need to finish off as well, which I'm looking forward to doing. So bear with me. I'll still be around crafting because I love it too much, and I love doing videos as well. And I would miss you all if I ever stopped, so that's never going to happen. Okay, so that's enough rambling anyway. I just thought I owed everyone a bit of an explanation as to why I haven't been on very much. So a couple of weeks ago, my gorgeous friend Carolyn from Lacey Creations stayed with me for a night, and we headed off to Strathalbyn, which is probably about a 20-25 minute drive from me. And in the one street there, they had 4 antique stores and then another sort of vintage collector's store around one of the corners. So we headed off and had a look to see what we could find there. So I thought I'd show you the bits and pieces that I managed to grab. Now, Carolyn has already shown the pieces that she found in a haul video, and I'm going to link that down below in case you want to have a look at what she got as well. So you can see here I've got this beautiful paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. I will show you a bit more of that nearer the end, but we'll start off with the smaller bits and pieces first. So considering we went to 5 shops, it's not that much. But, you know, the prices in the antique stores, you don't really want to buy too much. But I couldn't help but get this Red Riding Hood, also Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. It's a Ladybird book. I have a bit of a collection of Ladybird books, and I love the pictures in them. The colours are gorgeous. So I had to get this one when I saw it. So this is a 1958 version. And just love the pictures. It's in pretty good condition. The inside's in really good condition, just doesn't have a dust cover. That's okay. The next one I got was a Mealtime Magic, Many New Recipes. Love the cover on that. Very retro. Don't know if it has a date in it, but they're easy enough to look up the dates in this sort of thing. They're growing in popularity, these old cooking books too. They tend to sell for a fair bit these days. Beautiful pictures though. Great recipes on the inside. Really nice size to cut out for your journaling cards and that sort of thing. Other ephemera. This is beautiful. I think Carolyn would have tackled me for this. But yeah, it's a German book. So I think it's religious, and I think it's the love Jesus, maybe? Something and something. Basil. Yeah, not sure, but something like that anyway. But it is beautiful. I'll just take this out. I forgot that was even in there. So it has to be an antique, this. It's got plates in it and it's stuck together with all this tape. But it's got your old Germanic writing in it. And then the beautiful plates as well. So I must look that one up. If you hear a noise, it's my dog eating her chewy stick. It's a pizzle stick and it stinks, but it's the only way I get Peace to do this, so she loves it. So yes, this is an absolutely beautiful book. Just love the writing in it. Cover's quite nice as well. There was this is interesting. I haven't seen one like this before. Was it like bridge? Yeah. It says auction bridge, we and they. But I haven't seen one of these little score books before. That was very neat as well. I like the little pages in there. Something a bit different. Some sewing bits and pieces, mainly snaps. I have so many of these now, but they are fun to put in your sewing themed journals, and you can even use the snaps on pages as decorations and that as well. I'm addicted to grabbing this sort of thing when it's at an okay price. The cards make good ephemera as well. Don't often get them all together though in good condition. Got some hooks and eyes there. What are you doing? Okay, where were we? I just managed to get her outside in the nick of time. Opened the bedroom door and she runs to the front door. I was like, no, you're not doing it there. And then she runs into the bathroom. No, you're not doing there. And then I accidentally, kick her with my leg while I'm running to the back door with her and send her flying, the poor dog. Good exercise for me, I suppose. Now, what else did we get? There was this that had these little office stamps in for $1 each. They're a little hard, but I think they've still got some give, so I think they'll be all right. I know people rub, is it your, can't think, glycerin, maybe? To, like, refresh stamps. But we do have a couple here. What are they? Oh, my goodness, I didn't bring my glasses in. That says, oh, that's, is it material? No. Made to Dell. Now I feel like I've got to stamp it to see what it is. Hang on. Not on that. I will stamp it on that. What have we got? Some archive on there, that'll do. See what these say. Oh, it says on there. Duh. Although I can't read half of it anyway. Something account. Oh, it is material. Oh, I like that. Material account. Well, that'll be all right for the sewing journals, won't it? And that just says account, which is really cool. Oh, I'm so happy I've got these now. There was a date stamp, but Carolyn didn't have a date stamp, and one of the old ones, I thought I would give that to her because I already have one or two here. And that one's sale price. They are really cool. They're such a great little size as well. Now, what is this one? Balance. Brought forward, I think that BF stands for. And this is liberal. That's weird. But yeah, all of them work pretty good, except for the liberal one, which I'm quite happy if it doesn't really work, but the rest are very cool. So I am glad that I got those. That way. So next there was this, $3 it was, but for a bit of ephemera, that's not too bad, especially antique ephemera. There were a few of these there. It's a South Australian Railways advice note from the Goods Department from 1892. So great date, and they're beautiful. So I really like that, and I do have a book of pages for railway. I don't know if it's an accounts book or something. And I have done a sort of railway themed journal previously, and I'd like to do some more good sort of masculine-ish theme to do. Oh, I got two of those too. This one as well, because I thought they were really cool. These were some photos. They're not the best, but I like that I got the pocket with them. And these are really cool. So it's a negative strip where they'd store your negatives, and it has the negatives in there. And I like these little papers. Thought they were really cool. So I've got 3 of those. And then just a few, and oh look, that one's got a train, so that's very cool. Schoolboy, that will be great as well. Oh look, it's Humphrey B. Bear. And with a kangaroo. Love this old house. Looks like a house from, I don't know, somewhere over there. European style old home. It looks like a bird bath. It's not a very good shot. Don't know where that is or what it is, but it's pretty cool. And this looks like a beach photo. So most of those, there's probably 2 I wouldn't use in that, and the rest I would use for journals. So if you do head on over to see what Carolyn got from the antique shops that we went to, do give her a like, leave her a comment and subscribe. She makes awesome journals. She's just put up a flip through of a beautiful vintage style journal, and it's my favourite of hers so far, and I love it. There were these wallpaper freezers, and I think we got 1 each, and these are really, really pretty. So I will give you a better look. I was just gathering dust in the shop, so, and they weren't a bad price. The price on this sort of thing seems to be going up a lot as well, so you don't see that much of it around. Get this sticky off. But isn't that beautiful, the colour, real deep maroon. And lovely flowers. So I had to grab that. Now I love this too. It's a student report for Kevin V. Hodgson. And it's dated 1954, and it's got exam scores. And I thought that was a cool piece of ephemera as well. There was this pack of cards, corner, an entertaining pastime and an educational sport. So whenever I see things like this, I've always got to open them up and see what's in them. It's got the rules there of the game. And then Carolyn saw these and she noticed this side of them, and it's very pretty because it's blue and it's got these butterflies and flowers on it. And I noticed this side, which is the playing side, and it has these It's sort of like Industries or whatever, I think. Or is it auctioning or something? Is it the same on all of them? Yeah, it is too. Oh, but they say different things. That's right. So we've got wool. And then we've got lead, wine, hides, sheep, and tin. So I thought they were pretty neat. So you could use either side of those. So I ended up pretty well halving those so Carolyn could take some for the pretty blue butterflies. Goes on like that now. Now, next thing I got was this house lotto game. I have found one of these before in an antique store, and it has your, well, they look like bingo cards to me, but it's, well, I suppose they are lotto cards. But this has pretty well looks like the full lot, whereas my last one I only got a few in. So I've got heaps of them, so I might actually start using some now. It's got the bag, canvas bag, and I haven't even looked in here yet. What's in here? Oh, the little numbers. Oh, that's cool, because they're pretty neat as well. And then it does have the rules as well by the looks. And it's quite old. I think this is 50s or something. I might have to look it up. So very neat. And then I spotted this and I wasn't sure what it was because it was just a box like this. So I opened it up and it's your leather working stamps. You might remember if you've been watching me that I have bought a few leather working stamps or punches or whatever from Global Land and that to use on my scraps of leather that I've got here, and I quite enjoy using those. And these, I hope it's got the, I thought it had the little thing in there, does it? Yeah, it does, good. I was going to say, if not, I'm sure I'd be able to find one to fit. But you would put the letter, has it got a magnet? I think it's got a little magnet in there to hold it. No, it doesn't hold on. It looks like it has something in there. So that's my theory. But it doesn't matter because we can just put this on where we want it and then put this in, and then you'd hammer on the top of that to leave the indentation of the letter in your leather. And I really like the style of these letters as well. $23, I think. I think we're missing a couple there. So I have to have a closer look, but that's all right. Still really cool. I have to see which one. We've got the A, we've got the E. That's good. So yeah, fun set that. But I thought that was a really cool find. Now, the last thing that I will show you is the newspapers. So we were in the first store that we went to, which is a huge, they call it a bazaar. So, and there's so much stuff in there. And under a wardrobe that was there was this stack of papers. And they were like mainly single sheets of the newspapers. And I looked at the colour of them and I just loved the colour. And then I just flicked through a couple of pieces. Now, they're all dusty and that under there. I didn't think anyone would want them much. But I flicked through and saw some pictures like this. And I thought, oh, they're beautiful. So I went up and I asked the owner, you know, what he would take for them. And he gave me a decent enough price. So I told Carolyn that, look, I'm going to grab these. Do you want half of them? Because there were plenty for us both. And they are dated 1936. And I think if you were to get a complete newspaper from 1936 that was in all right nick, it would cost a fair whack. I have bought I don't know if it was antique, but a very old newspaper before, and it did cost me a fair bit of money. So I was very happy to get these. And then when we got back and had a good look through them, you know, you could pretty well use every piece of them because the colour on them is just gorgeous. So you could use the plainer text pages for backgrounds for collaging, that sort of thing. But there were a lot of really cool pictures as well, and adverts. So we've got a whole lot of adverts there. They're also quite fun to read. So I'll just grab the pile and we'll have a look at a few of the pages. So they're a bit big to put on, but you can see I've got a stack of them here. And it's only like half. So, but yeah, the adverts. It's good that half of it's broken because then you don't feel bad about ripping them up more. But I've just folded them up so I can fit them somewhere a bit better for storage. So there are a fair few sort of broken ones. Some are a bit dirty and that, so you just grab the bits that don't look too messed up. But the colour's just beautiful. And I think they would have just gone to waste. I don't think anyone would have really noticed or cared about them sitting under this wardrobe. But look at this page. Look at the ladies there. And then we've got some gentlemen over here. And there's quite a bit. So you can make so much just out of the one page. And they're huge pages too. So that was such a good score, and I'm really happy that we found those. Out of everything I got, I think that's my favourite thing. Here's some more of the adverts. Great that you've got the gentleman's tailor stuff as well as the ladies' fashion. John Martin. So this is an advertiser from Adelaide, South Australia, Thursday, January the 9th, 1936. So that was heaps and heaps of fun. It was great fun to be able to go along with a friend and fight over the goodies as well. So I hope you enjoyed going through all that with me. I'll find somewhere to put it now. Must get some cleaning up done in here so I can get back to my crafting. Do take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you again soon. Bye.